Hey Robo fans, Grimmy here with a We Dig Giant Robots review of something a little bit different. This time we're actually going to be looking at a Monster High doll, Robecca Steam, daughter of the mad scientist. And the reason we're actually going to be looking at this one is because Robecca here is actually a robo-chick. You can actually get a good look at her in there. You can see she's got rivets and metal plating instead of skin, which is pretty cool. Oh no, it's not a bad bit of packaging either. You got this standard window box here with the logo on the side and some of the borders done up in a gear look. With the doll actually clearly visible with her pet and accessories. On the back you actually get some nice illustration work for the character. And it's strange that girl toys get more box art than what we get these days, which is a shame, but oh well. It's still good box art. And then you got a nice little bio and some images of artwork of the other figures in the line. And a DVD that's coming out, I guess. I don't know, it's interesting. I'm actually quite curious to see how this one turns out. So without further ado, let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, now that we got Robecca out of the packaging, it's kind of nice to see all the detail that's gone into the doll. And if I say figure, forgive me, I'm used to saying figure and it's hard to change habits. Starting from the head, you can actually see all the molded detail in the head sculpt. You got rivets over her eyes and along the forehead, as well as you can see a line that would indicate that faceplate is actually meant to come off. It doesn't, but yeah. The paint job is actually pretty nice, especially in the irises where they actually look like gears. I'm no expert on makeup, so I don't know what else to say about that. The hair is rooted, blue and black mix. And she has this pair of goggles, if I can get that in, that even has a sculpted on targeting scope, as well as an antenna. The robotic look is all across her skin, which is copper. Apparently that's what she's made out of. With a wristband on her left arm with a control panel on it, presumably for her boots. The attire is made mostly of like a fake leather and some cloth, with a plastic skirt piece that goes over it. And I'm not going to get too far into that, so. She does come with a little bag that's shaped like a clock. And a nice little feature is that on her back of her thighs, she has these little spinning gear things that are actually articulated. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit better. Sorry guys, this is not wanting to work with me. Yeah, her thighs actually have articulated gears that get stuck. But I thought that was a nice little added detail. But as you can see, there's sculpted detail all across the doll. And the boots have a lot of sculpted detail as well. They are separate pieces and meant to come off if you want. But they're actually designed with rockets on them. So she's actually designed to have flight abilities, which is pretty nice. The accessories that come with her are that bag, this little Robo Penguin pet, which is a nice little thing, especially if you like the little buddy bit, a brush, which if you get one of these things you're going to need to keep that hair in check, and what every doll or figure should ever come with: a stand. And I mean every action figure and every doll ever made should come with a display stand for it. I know these are mostly for kids, but there are collectors who go after them too, and they should have a stand to actually display them with. That's just my bet, and that's how I feel about it. Let's get into our articulation. So she's got let's see if I can get in this ball jointed head. So she has a nice range of motion there. Actually has ball joints at the shoulders and the elbows. Well, hinge joints at the elbows with swivel. She also has swivels and hinges on her hands. Hips are ball jointed, but a little bit limited by the skirt piece. She has hinged knees with rotation there, and you saw those gears like I mentioned before, and that's about it. Oh no, it's nicely articulated. You'll be able to get a few good poses out of her, which is a nice little touch. Let's take a quick intermission, and I'll just get someone for a size comparison. Alright, so here we got Robecca's team with a masterpiece of Rodimus, a vintage 8-inch White Ranger, and a Tenchi Moyo Ayeka 12-inch figure. So as you can see, she's a pretty tall figure, or doll, or whatever. And it's like I said, it's a nice doll. It looks good. I mean, I think robot fans of all ages and genders would actually like it. But if you're dead set against dolls, don't bother. The reason I'm doing a review on this figure or doll or whatever, is that I want to actually try to get more diverse in what kind of robots I review. I know that might sound silly, and there's plenty of options out there, but I happened to run across this one. I figured, why not? So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I apologize if I seem a little awkward about it. It's just something that's kind of awkward for a guy like me to review. But anyway, I'll see you guys around. Take care and have fun.